sister and looking at the hem of the next sister saying, oh, she got, her hem is dragging, wearing that raggedy outfit. And you looking at yours, maybe you got on silk, maybe you got on satin. But it ain't gonna last forever, sister. The day is coming when them clothes ain't gonna mean squat.
Right, right.
But in the days when you're wearing them, it's building character.
Come on, come on.
What are you becoming based on what you think you got that makes you in your own mind think that you're better than somebody else because you got what they don't have?
Right, right, right.
Or you spend your life not having, being envious of everybody that does have. All of it's building character.
Right.
What did you become because you didn't have? Did you allow yourself, because I don't have and I can't keep up with the Joneses, I can't keep up with my friends, so since I can't keep up, I'm going to smoke a joint. Oh yeah. I'm going to get over my anxiety because I don't have, so now I'm going to go into an imaginary world. I'm going to get high. I'm going to drink some liquor. I'm going to smoke some crack. I'm going to snort some coke. I'm going to do some monster. Why? Because I feel insufficient to compete in the world. So in this stage in my life, instead of developing my character, I started eroding my character. It was just a stage in life.
Right, right.
God was going to take you beyond it.
Right.
But you allowed yourself to be destroyed in the stage. You were complete yet incomplete. God had more to bring to you, but you thought this what life was all about. When you get 75 and older, it won't be about the cars that you drive. They valuable now. My dad, as I say, me and my dad was tight like this. I was his youngest son out of 3 boys. I was a baby boy. I worked, when I was a young man, I worked at Cadillac, really brand new. My dad loved his Cadillac. You know, and he would call me up, you know, son, I want to go somewhere, can you drive me? I want to borrow your car. He had his own car, but you know, it wasn't a luxury car, so he said, can I borrow your car? I let him borrow my car. When I finished the last note on that Cadillac, I gave it to him as a gift with no note. No note. Cadillac that was basically brand new. But as my dad aged, we brought him other cars. I brought him a Cadillac sedan to build. I got 3 sisters. My sisters, when that car died and you know he got all the mileage he could get out of it, my sisters got together. They put their money together. They brought him a Eldorado. So he had him another Cadillac.
Come on.
Now he's going into his 60s and his 70s. Now the car is parked out in front of the house. He ain't never driven it. Why? As he reached the 70s, the car didn't matter. He didn't care what kind of car he had. Why? Because as you age, wisdom comes about and you realize the things don't mean what they used to mean. So now you killing each other, you trying to get a Benz, you trying to get a BMW, you trying to get a Infinity, you trying to get all of the name brands, but don't you realize in the cars, you no longer, you the same as those children trying to get Air Jordans?
Right.
You telling them, oh, it's a shame, man, you spending all that money on a pair of sneakers and you buying some Nikes and you spending your last dime on your Nikes, but you spending your last dime on the Infinity.
Right, right, right.
You ain't in your teenage years, but in your 20s and 30s, you spending your last dime on the BMW. You spending your last dime on the bling. Why? Because you think in that stage of life that those things are important. But walk with me now, at 75 or older, the Old Mama says it takes 75 years to learn how to live. By the time you're 75, they ain't important no more. It ain't about the car that you're driving. It's not about how fancy you are, but God is sending you through a stage. Your job is to conquer that stage, to master that stage, to put that stage behind you and say, I was a heck of a teenager, I was a hell of a 20-year-old, I'm a darn good 30-year-old. That's what you're supposed to be doing in life. Why? Because each stage, God is bringing you nearer to himself. But he wants you to know what you're doing. When I made you complete, but yet incomplete, what did you do in the stages in which I made you complete? The day is coming when the houses won't be important to you. Oh, right now you got the fancy house, you know, you if you ain't got it, you want it. You know, you want the one with the lawn. I mean, I ain't talking about no push lawn. You want the one that you got to get in that bad boy and drive. Around the lawn, you got a headlight on it. You got your first steps on that bad boy. You know, central air. 3-4 bangs. It turns your grass into the mulch and everything. You know what I mean? And you looking over at the neighbors blowing your horn. Because they still got the push one. What are you doing? You are destroying or either building character. Because if the house meant that much to you, you sitting there and you got all of this house. Have you ever noticed that the older you get, that you don't want the big house anymore?
Right.
Oh, too many rooms to clean up in here.
Right.
You ain't gonna kill me.
Right.
Oh, scale down.
That's right.
What's happening? You done got older, and you done got wise.
Right.
You ever notice that seniors, when they get older, they stop living in the big mansion, 2 floors and 3 floors,
What they do?
and they move into a little ranch.
Yes.
Right.
You know what a ranch is? Everything for 1 floor. They don't want to go no another further. They don't want to climb nothing. They don't even want steps on the front step. They want to just roll up into that thing.
Right.
But when you were young, it was about the house. Oh, I got to have the mansion. I want to get the nice one. You know, you ride past and you want what everybody has. What happened? You envious and jealous of what other people have. All of it is building character.
Right.
What are you becoming? Not about the clothes. It's not about the houses. It's not about the money and the fame. All of that. That's a stage in life. Now you say, well, I don't have the money, I don't have the fame. Both is a challenge. If you don't have money, what did not having money do to you?
Right.
In your stage in life when you didn't have nothing, did you rob? Did you steal? Because you wanted to have what somebody else had? Some of you who didn't have enough heart to throw no real stones at the penitentiary, but you was willing to go to the little corner store and snatch an ink pen or something. Cuff that. Hold that. You say, oh, well, I would never steal. I'd never stop lying. I go to your house right now and I'll find something from the job in your house right now. Right now. So not having also affects your character. So fame and fortune, having it or not having it, either one is a stage of life. If there were others who are famous and popular, did you become envious of their fame? Because you wanted what they had. Me and my wife, we were just, my daughter gave us some, and my son-in-law gave us some tickets. Now, me and the wife, we get out sometime. I mean, it's... So my daughter and her husband gave us some tickets to Atlantic City for Mother's Day. So we went out and heard Patti LaBelle rip the house up. Uncle Charlie Wilson tore the house up. Both did a fantastic show. But the question is, do you let somebody else's fame rise up envious and jealousy in you? Because they got the whole audience in the palm of their hand. And you looking and silently in your own mind, you saying, I wish it was me. I wish people loved me like that. So you may not want to be them personally, but you want the kind of influence and the kind of effect that they have on you. Why do you want it? Because there's a God force inside of you that makes you want to be on top.
Right.
So in life, what are you doing? With your fame, with your fortune, with your money?